Welcome back to my channel. Hi everybody. This is going to be about my new planner and I'm gonna take you through it. I do have a couple of new inserts involved from My Summer's Touch, and I have a code for you to get 15% off your purchases over, like, you gotta spend $5, I think, which honestly is probably one of her inserts. So you can get 15% off, and so I'll put that down below for you guys from My Summer's Touch. She is a wonderful person. You can always contact her about any kind of customs that you may want. She bases her inserts off of the Hobonichis, which I really like. She has a lot of different sizes, and I think that you will enjoy them. My planner is full of her inserts, and I actually genuinely love them and use them. And you'll see that in my flip. So before we talk about that, let's talk about this planner, shall we? This planner is a Gillio. It does shut. I just opened it here, I'll prove it to you. It does close, but I have it open because I use it so much it pretty much stays open. So this is a Gillio Compania, but this is from the Muppet line. This is the Cookie Monster. So I wasn't planning on buying a new Gillio for the next couple of weeks. I actually was going to get one for myself for Christmas, but I wasn't going to do it until later. But because I saw this on YouTube and was like, oh my gosh, that color is to die for, and I heard the story behind the leathers. They're perfectly imperfect. They are flawed. To me, I think they add so much character and beauty to this planner line, and I love this color. Like, I'm happy with the one Muppet. Now, I would have kind of gone for like the purple or the brown too, but honestly, I only have my eyes on a vintage brown Gillio that I'm in search of, and hopefully for a decent price. I don't want to pay a whole bunch for it either. I don't mind a couple hundred, but like $400 or $500, I just can't do. I can't do it. I've been lucky thus far, this was a $200 planner, and it's a flawed one. So, but when I received it, it's so much more beautiful than I even imagined. It is a gray toned blue, so it's a light blue, and it reminds me of icy holidays, or it's refreshing. It's a refreshing color, and I really love it. And it is not a real ostrich leather, it's an ostrich print, so it's not completely raised. This feels really smooth and soft and sticky. I can't wait to see how this patina's. I got this brand new from the seller. She bought a few different ones and chose her favorite, and then sold this one, and I jumped on it, and she was very nice, and I sent her pictures of me using it and said thank you. So I even got one of my new Ollie clips. So it is a Compania. I have come to terms with the fact that from Gillio, my favorite line are the Companias. I don't think I do have a Miyakara, but I will never get another one. That's a lot of planner for me. A Miyakara has way too many pockets for me. I have one, it's beautiful, and it's brand new, like it's unused. I used it for a very short period of time, like we're talking about less than a week, and it was just too fat for me. It's, like I said, beautiful, I love it, but no, I didn't like slipping it out and using that by itself, because I still needed pockets. I needed the back pocket for, like, I use my planner and take it everywhere. It doesn't matter where I'm going or what I'm doing. Believe it or not, my planner does fit in this MK shoulder bag. I put my planner, lipstick, and a pen. Like, honestly, apparently a bill and some receipts. That's what I use for like shopping. Like, I'm about to go shopping, that's what I'm gonna do, because this has everything I need in it. So the flyleaf is gorgeous. Unfortunately, this is 25 rings, so you all know, if you follow me, that I'm a fat planner girl in so many ways, and I love to fill my planner with inserts. Now, I do have some dividers in here that are chunking up. They're pretty basic. These are the only dividers I have in here. All these tabs are just tabs. like, okay, I use my zip pocket for stickers and apparently some business cards. I put this up here recently, but it doesn't necessarily have to be up here. I like it and want to use it, so I have my business cards underneath. Oops. And then I've got a month at a glance. I'm using these. This came in a order. I got someone else's order and I contacted her. This was like earlier this year. Someone had gotten like the whole year of these guys, and I said, I'll send them back to you. I don't need them. I have no problem sending them back to you so someone else can. She's like, no, just consider it Happy Mail. And I was like, great. So I had the whole year, and so I just might as well use them. And I've saved a couple that I really liked and just covered the month, and I'm able to reuse them. The section right here is actually it's kind of become like a vision board, but it's more of like a spiritual vision board. These are just thoughts or prayers that really resonate with me and what I'm trying to focus on for 2020. And I have figured out my word of the year, which is trust. I'm waiting for my new dividers to come, which I got a bookmark that says trust on the top. So, I'm kind of excited about that, and it should all tie in together real nicely. But the guts are pretty much the same. If you want to see my guts of the planner, you can go ahead and watch my live that I had recently. It's me kind of going through all this. I do have some new inserts I didn't have that I'm going to show you. And I added the tabs. If you follow my Instagram, you've seen pictures of my tabs. Probably not in this. I don't know about if it's in this planner. It's my new planner. So, so the front that you see that's all inboxes, Post-its, and then my inbox categorized lists. Just like that. Just a bunch of lists. Graph paper from my Summer's Touch. I have very simple dashboards. I purchased like some very plain, minimalistic printables, and it's literally this. I probably could just draw them, but I will. And some marbled vellum, and that's the whole aesthetic, if you will. But I needed some things that really helped me stay focused on the positive and life. Elise, I love this. How this just looks on top of the plain white. And I don't know, it just looks so nice with the planner too. So anyway, I have my full year of monthlies in here. This is reoccurring tasks for my monthlies. This may change, which will save some room. And I'll show you why in a minute. But I have the full year and the rest of this year in here. These are my Summer's Touch. And like I mentioned, she is based off of like the Hobonichi, and that's partly why I love her so much, because if you love the Hobonichi weeks and how it's laid out, like she has the inserts that you like that they have in the Hobonichi weeks, and you could do them in any size. And then same with the A5 size. Like I'll show you, but these actually come with flaps on the side, but I cut them off because I didn't need them. I've got a lot of different things I like to use. I'm starting to learn that I don't really like too many pullouts. I used to love them, but now I just can't stand them. So I use these. I'm also, okay, rewind. One of my other goals for 2020 is to use my sticker stash of whatever I have. And fortunately, I have known that I love functional stickers. I just didn't know what I would use them for and how. So I would find people that were selling, like, for example, Koala Kisses Sticker Co. is no longer called this. I don't know what she's called now. I wish I knew now, because I actually love her stickers. I bought she was destashing, and I bought stacks and stacks of them, of her cleaning out her store. And so I bought a bunch, and these are two that I want to rebuy somehow. And then these dots, these transparent dots, I want to buy those. So I'm using my stash to find out what works for me and what I like. And so I have a list that I'm going to create of what I do like, and then once I use all my stickers, I only buy things I'm absolutely positively going to use. I love these little guys. So they're from Planner Kate, and I really want to get some customs from her of just the colors of my color code, so I can use them to mark what's going on and have a better visual than how I'm doing it, which is just like outlining it with the color. I could use highlighters too. Like for example, this is blue. You know, it would work just fine too. I mean, that's how I used to do it, but I really like the cleanliness of the stickers, so that's just something that we look at. Like I said, very simple setup. Okay, so this is the meat of my planner. This is where I kind of do everything, and if you see little post-it notes, it's because these are some changes that I'm going to make for next month. I'm using these inserts. I'm trying to use them to their fullest potential and have them relate to me as well and what I need. So I have my little color code over here, but basically this is the month plan for my Summer's Touch. Let me go ahead so I don't have to repeat myself. Everything in here is my Summer's Touch, okay? Insert wise, because I love her that much, okay? So you have a little month view here. I like that. This is another place you could probably track your period if you want it. I like doing it on the main monthly. This I used is just like, you'll see how I have little hearts drawn over the days, just things that are going on, I guess, but I have a monthly section for that. So this, I have a little note here saying this I can use for the word of the day. I have like a positive word of the day that I used on this side, which I didn't like there, so I'm going to move that here. And then this section I'm going to use for social media posts, tracking, so I know what I post on what days. And here I'm going to have like the different categories, so I can have up to, you know, however many dots in a day, but at least I'll know what I'm doing. Now this I don't know what I'm going to do with. I did have sleep, but I'm doing something different, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That's why there's no note there. Probably just cover it with like inspirational stickers. And this side, I'm going to use it as reoccurring routines, or I thought it was until a new insert came out, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that. So if I don't use this, I'm going to just cut the flap off, because I like everything else. Like I like this side and I like this side. So on this side you have your focus of the month and your goals and projects. Love that, okay? And then you have a typical weekly schedule routine. Love that. And then the bills and stuff. And I paired it with this pull out here, okay? And so without this guy, it looks really nice together. You'll see a picture on my Instagram. And this is where I track my hydration, like health stuff, mind, body, and soul. That's what all this is, so that's gonna stay like that because I love that. This works perfect. But this insert is called All My Routines. Like I said, all from my Summer's Touch. On this side, you can do daily routine by time, daily routine by list. So I'll have my AM, PM routines here, probably. And then you've got the weekly scheduled routine. So you have double this, but what I'll do is this will be work-based or overall based, and then I'll use this for just like cleaning routines or something like that. But the thing about that is that I have a specific insert for cleaning, so I'll show you that. I'm also starting to gather that I may need to set up just a tracking section because I got so much of it, and I like tracking. It's kind of where a lot of my followers came into this community based around my channel, is because of my tracking inserts. But I'm changing things around a bit, but I'm getting back more into my tracking. So you've got 2 weekly trackers here, and then you've got a monthly, yearly routines here. So as you know, I showed you, or I have these like this, but I categorize my, like this is this one's planner, this one's home, this is personal, and this is work. Like I have a categorized monthly routine for each thing. So I don't know if that's all gonna fit here. So I'm gonna think about what to do with this insert. That's why it's blank. I just put it in today, so I'll give you updates on that. But like I said, I love this insert. Originally I'd liked for it to be like this, 1, 2, So 2 page per tracker, month tracker, but I actually am enjoying this pull out because it's not three, because I've used Peanut's Planner Co's pull outs, and y'all, she's amazing too, but hers was like all the way out here, and I just didn't want to do that. So this one's a lot easier for me to work with, and I love how she has it shaded, so it's easier to find the day. And then my daily marker takes us to the beginning of the week that we're in, which has my trackers, like keys here, my mood and my work key, and then I've got a list of things I need to add into my planner that has to do with my daughters, my family section. So at the beginning, I draw out a weekly layout on the front. These are her week dailies, and they're these interesting inserts. I really love them. Like, this is my Monday, and it has the time, and you got a blank grid on the other side. Like, I can do so much with this. I love it. You can see this is Monday and then Tuesday, and what's great is you can see your schedule for the whole week for each day. Now, I've been kind of sick up and down. You can see how I use my inserts. I do use a little bit of stickers here and there. I'll play around with it. It's very black and white. I track my mood on my daily pages, which originally I tracked my mood on my pullouts, my monthly pullouts. But I saw a YouTuber that I really like and appreciate. I have her name. I think she's just called Lauren. And she did this on her dailies, and ever since then I just picked it up, and it's been much easier, and I can see how many times my mood switches, because that's something my doctor wants me to watch. But I was having a very hard time Thursday, that's why it's really empty. And then this was yesterday. Now I made a list, this was Friday, and then this was yesterday, Saturday, and I made a list of stuff that I need to take care of, and I didn't get any of that done yesterday because I ended up just baking. I filmed for a bit, but I ended up baking for the rest of the day. So this Saturday to-do list will be for today, for Sunday. See, Sunday doesn't have that extra grid on the side, so I kind of share the Saturday with them. But I still am tracking my mood and what I'm doing. So I like using these guys. I really have learned that I love these little flags. And what I can do is actually have it come out some, and then I can put film. Yep. I really enjoy these types of flags. Different sizes would be good. I like these size little boxes. Like, you'll find one. So this insert actually from Marcia Brumici. I will not be using these for 2020. I'm just finishing them out. I like them. I like them a lot, but there's no need for them. But I have my AM routine and PM routine. Now, I may end up purchasing something similar or getting my Summer's Touch to do something similar, because I do like tracking my AM PM routine with the week that it's in. So I need to talk to her about that. But if I have to buy these, then I will, but we'll see how it goes. So this is the beginning of this upcoming week. I just have some stickers in here. This is for swimmers. I've got 3 lessons on Thursday, got 1 on Friday, and then we have a half day here. And then up here I have to turn in paperwork at work. So this is just a basic weekly layout that I use. And then these are blanks: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's how it all looks blank. And you do cut this out. I cut all this and printed and cut and punched myself. The great thing about my Summer's Touch inserts are that her cut lines are amazing. They're in crosses, so it doesn't matter where you start cutting first, you will get your cuts correct. So I have all the way through December. Now, there were some issues with, I think I either messed up, I'm not so sure how that worked, but I had to actually number mine myself up here. I told her about it, and I think she's fixed it, but I don't mind it. I love the big old numbers. I can see what the days are now. See? Kind of cool. Anyway, so I have all the way until well, halfway through December until I figured, because this says January, and the dates were off. I think I did something crazy. I must have lost some of the inserts or something. But as you see, I have a 2020 from Marcia Bermucci here. This just came with the and I have some note pages here. These inserts, it came with some note pages and the 2020 on the back. It came with the 2019 on the front. Okay, so my next section is also my Summer's Touch. This, I predict this being a very popular insert. This is the type of insert that I've always loved using for scheduling for my swimming and stuff. So now I know that I have this option with my Summer's Touch. I don't feel like I'm cheating on her by using Peanuts Planner Co. Now my Summer's Touch does date all her things. I'm sure you can request an undated version. I'm sure of that. I may actually request an undated version. But I like having the dates in too, because it's just neater that way. But what I use this for is actually time blocking, seeing where my time is spent, how much time I spend on work and self-care. Like, basically the idea of this is to make sure that I get self-care. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to take more time out for self-care. So this is going to help me do that and see just what my time is being spent on. That's all this is for. And it's gray and black. So the shaded in have to do with, like, really, I either outline in gray or shaded in to indicate the different things. So I've got until the end of December, I believe. Yeah, of those in here. See, I have quite a few inserts in here. For 25mm rings, yes ma'am. Self-care. Permission to pause, yes ma'am. So this is my social media section. It's a work in progress. I do use it. These little tabs that you'll see at the bottom of my planners indicate something I need to update or check on. This guy, I need to update my postings. I've posted quite a bit recently and have not written it down, and then I need to put in the new inserts that she's created here. So what I use this for, these are also my Summer's Touch inserts as well. This is a blank grid that I turned into my posting list, but she made these Instagram inserts. PR team, like, of course I'm somewhat of a PR girl. Like, we had an understanding from the beginning when she asked if I'd be interested in trying her inserts. I was like, yes, I would love to, but I'm not going to use something I won't use. And, like, I also am awful at PR, so, like, posting all the time is not my thing. And she understood, and she's been very cool about that. So I don't really have a specific post that I need to do every week or anything. I just need to do my videos once a week at least, and if I don't, then I don't. I've contacted her recently and kind of explained, like, I'm sorry, I don't know if I can keep up with this. I love your work and everything, but I just don't know. But she was like, no, I just want you to be a part of it. So I love her for that. She's so great. But you basically put a list of whatever you need to post about, and then you've got this category, like, I guess you could put your date up here of whatever you decide to post. I'm not using it for that. I'm just using it as a list. And then I will probably put right here, like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But basically what I do with my list here is I'll put either if it's a PR or for my YouTube video announcement or a personal post. And so I want to track that in the front here. I want to track it here, but I want to track it, like, that's kind of what I wanted to use this section for, so I can know when I'm posting. So, and then on the back you have my Instagram planner. Now I really love this so much. I'm gonna start doing this, like, in next month. I'm gonna really try and get involved with it. But basically she gives you a list of things that you can post in a month about your planner. So you start off with the month planner. What does your planner look like for the month? Did you set it up? You're set up for the month, like, you are you like me, you like new planners for each month, like you like to set up a different theme, whatever, and then you show your first week, second week, third week, and fourth week of your month, you know, your layouts, and then a daily planner, and then project plan, like what your projects are, decorations, stickers, dividers, routines. There's just like a whole set. It's based off of being a planner girl, and I love that. And then she has over here a checklist that you can like, when the best date and time is to post, how many numbers did you get for likes, viewed, impressions, like if you really want to track all of those types of things. Now I know myself very well that I will not track that type of stuff too much. Maybe a couple of different things like views and likes, but all of that, no, because it would stress me out. But I have a tab here because she has 2 website clicks, so I don't know if she meant to do that. Okay, so my next section is called Me Time. This is like a positive space for me on the go. Now I have my creative journals and stuff. Like, I love this baby so much. Like, by the way, I need to do a video on this, why I love it, because although I love my ring planners and I will never leave rings, I switch rings around a lot, like in different covers. This is the first time I've owned a planner that I have no desire to switch the cover, so much so that I'm willing to sell all my TNs. Because I'm so happy with this one and its cover. Now I'd like a pocket size of this version and an A6 size, and then I'll sell everything. Like, seriously, I can't explain it. Anyway, so this is my Summer's Touch vertical, Erin Condren friendly vertical layout. It's a week on 4-page, and it's actually very, very fun. And it does have a flip out on each page, like a pull out, like a half tab, like a you know what I'm talking about. It's like a little boop, little flip out on each side. I cut those off. I didn't need those. That's just too much for me. But basically what I do is it gives me a spot to play with stickers, and have pretty stickers in my planner if I want. As you see, I don't do it much. But I write down positive affirmations, things I achieve, like small wins. Now this section is called Small Wins. See, this section's called Small Wins. This is my timed version, and then this is my spiritual version. So anytime I have a good moment and a bad moment but dealt with it well, it'll all go here, and it's kind of like memory keeping. So this will have to come in and out a lot, because 4 pages per week, I mean, that's a lot to have in a planner. But I'll be storing it in another planner and then have it all together. I'm going to store it in one of my Maldens, I think. But this section here is a family section. It's my daughter section. I haven't quite a home. Yeah, so I need to like, just hang on. Can't really show you that. She asked me not to show y'all too much of her personal life. I said, okay. So this part is actually just lists. I have some PR codes. I'm sorry. Lists to keep on hand, and then some codes, and then I have codes I need to add. I actually need to add some codes, so here we go. Let's put the little ducky. So this is what I use these little cute page flags for. And since I'm trying to use my stash, y'all, you know, add. Because I do have some of my own codes, you guys. Especially for my Summer's Touch. You can get 15% off. MER, I think. 15 or something. I'll put it down below. So here's a TV series tracker. I still have yet to fill this out, but I have it tabbed because I am starting to watch TV series and I would like to keep track of them. And then this is my cleaning. I love this insert so much. Now, there's a reason why I love this insert. Now, these are like deep cleaning things too. But what I like about it is that it's not month oriented. It's literally whatever day you decide to clean, you put the date up here and then just check off whatever you did. And I actually find that I'm getting more done. This is a nice thing for me because I'm very hard on myself and don't give myself enough credit for whatever I do accomplish. And I don't see that I have accomplished more than I think I have, So this is actually showing me, wow, girl, you actually killed it in the past few days. Like, look at all these checks. In the past few days, I've accomplished a lot. So I really appreciate this. Now, she made it for me with a blank side, but I'm actually, to add like whatever extra stuff you may need, but I'm actually going to print out the one where she has them on both sides, because I think I would like that a little more. Because these are like deep cleaning things that people forget to do, and I love it. So check those out, and I have my passwords and private stuff covered up. In this back, I have stuff for my daughter's like tennis practice notes on her practices of things she needs to work on. And then this is actually for my work at school, so I can't show y'all that. But I use this as a wallet, so you have all my cards here, private stuff in the back. Like, I have a lot of private information, important documentations, if you will. And then I have my stickers, my hand stamped stickers back here, and some receipts, and my cash here. So there is my updated flip using my Cookie Monster. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, you guys, bye.